The Yakima Integrated Plan is huge in its scope. It covers and supports so many different values.
The major components are environmental conservation and water enhancement and water supply. To capture water, retime water, and then make sure that we've got enough storage for not just crops and out-of-stream uses in communities and families, but also for fish and habitat. And so when you add that together with conservation of land, that is the Yakima Integrated Plan.
It's one of these projects that comes along once in a lifetime.
We know all of the stories about how, in the development of the population, we've screwed things up. I would like to think that there's going to be some success stories about how we left something better than when we got here.
In 1977 is really the year that got us started on this pathway that we are on now.
We had a drought and it was devastating. We've had droughts since, but I just remember my dad's hands started shaking and they never stopped that year.
We're seeing with the climate change scenarios, no water, no supply, nothing to irrigate with if we don't do anything.
We're a fifth-generation farm family here in the valley, and we enjoy growing the crops. And the integrated plan is becoming a very big step in our futures.
With water, you know you can sustain it and pass it on to the next generation.
We're at Roy Farms, our Moxie location. We're a century-old farming operation. This will be our 108th harvest here in the valley. Roughly a third of the world's hop production comes out of the greater Yakima Valley here. Water is very important to my future, my family's future, and the farm's future, and the 300 employees that we carry year-round around here.
The foundation of this industry, especially craft, is focused on the new and expressive forms of aroma hops and flavor hops, and those almost exclusively come out of the Yakima River Basin. So we have aroma hops that will give you melon flavors right now, pine flavors, citrus flavors, mango flavors, peach flavors, blueberry undertones. That creativity all comes from the Yakima River Valley.
Several different groups of people who typically have been at odds with each other. It's brought them together where they all want to see the same thing.
There's just been a tremendous amount of progress to build the relationships necessary for people to see the values and interests of other people and see where different interests converge.
We needed to make a real alliance with the Yakima Nation. I think that we really made a friend.
We had to learn how to communicate with each other, how to learn to listen as well as talk.
A farmer or rancher needs clean, pristine water, so do our fish. It not only provides fish passage past the reservoir dams, but it also provides protection for the habitat, restoration for the systems, for our fish. The salmon are a part of us, a part of who we are. Just being able to bring these fish back, a species that's been missing for over 100 years, it's something that's been missing spiritually and physically.
Yes, I'm a Lakota Sioux, was raised up out here on the Yakima Indian Reservation. We have people from around the world, from other countries and stuff, come and see the way we do things.
Joe and I sit around and say, oh, that's a pretty fish, and people think we're nuts. But knowing where it started and you're looking at it and you're thinking, wow, that's fantastic. It's really neat.
The farmers obviously like it because then they can put water on their crops or on their trees, and they are going to have good crops at the end of everything. The fly fishermen actually do benefit from it. The rafters benefit from it as well.
For me as a chef, selfishly, it's great because I get to work with all the beautiful product, all the salmon that's coming out of that river, all the beautiful produce that's, coming from that area. When it comes to water, we're figuring out a way to all work together to be able to make sure everyone has what they need in order for there to be a good, stable, local environment.
There's been a real sincere commitment by the agricultural community to invest in more efficient use of water.
We're planning on conserving another 170,000 acre-feet of water in the Yakima Basin through things like the sprinkler systems, more plastic piping.
Every single facet of this project is something that is going to increase the ability for people to benefit from it.
This plan touches everybody in the state. Looking to the future, it's the only way that we're going to accomplish some of these big dreams that we have.
It's significant. It's big, big steps.
We're doing a good thing here.
There's no place in America that should be prouder of their effort as a community than this community.
We're very proud of what we've accomplished.